everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. We're gonna dive deeper, of course, in Bitcoin and the altcoins for a new live stream. Welcome to a new live stream. So, welcome, Fahim, Ricky, Arthur. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream, guys. And okay, I muted my video. MT, sure, man. Of course, definitely. We're gonna do JASMY and Shafi football. Cool. Yeah, welcome to the live, guys. Nice to see you, Danielo. Very nice to see you guys. I'm really glad to see you there. And Osbert, glad I found your channel. Thank you, man. I'm so glad to have you guys, all of you. You are all great guys, great community, great people. Thank you, man. Medflow, wow, all the everyone is everyone lovely is in this channel is in this live stream. It's a very special start for the live stream. You're very welcome, Medflow. And yeah, so as you can see on the pinned message, we're gonna move with the main list: BTC, XRP, Solana, Ethereum, TAO, SUI, Near, Render, and Injective, because of course those might be anyway your special requests already, and the most trusted coin I would say, and of course plenty of them are very bullish in very bullish patterns, so we need to check also on them to see where are they. Yes, of course. Let's start with the list then. The first one who asked, let me check the top of the list. Where is it? Okay, I think Ricky was. I think Ricky, you asked for AAVE. I cannot see it anymore. I don't know if it was deleted or not, or it is hidden with my pin message. All right, so I think AAVE was the first, so we're gonna put AAVE, then JASMY, definitely JASMY. So by the way, yeah, let's show you the list is much nicer for you, so you know when it comes. So we have AAVE, and then JASMY, and after that we're gonna have BTC is already in the list. Okay, basically. All right, and then that's it so far. That's good. Yeah, because I think the main list is what is your already your special request as well. Yeah, so let's start. Marion, welcome to the live stream. Just to let you know, guys, Marion is my wife. Yeah, this time I will say it live, Marion. All right, so VRA. Okay, then VRA is there. VRA. And AVAX. Nice choices. Okay. And we cover SPX 600. Okay, this one I get confused always with it with the stock market. But I think it's a crypto. Yep, also girls are here. Okay, so we're gonna start with this, guys. We have a Bitcoin, XRP, Solana. All right, so we're gonna start first with those. We have Bitcoin. So what happened today, of course, is a very a little bit surprising, yeah, because we don't expect any bearish scenario like really massive drop towards the downside. But of course, I mean, someone also shared on the Discord channel from the member. He shared valuable information because anyway, I believe that this is the reason, of course, that's very true, that there is some whale who are taking benefit from a Sunday because, you know, the Sunday is closed. He doesn't find so much competition with this Wall Street and with institution. So he tried to take benefit of the sole trader and individual to short the market, with 40x leverage. And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, of course, it affect the market, and many individuals will have a lot of fear seeing this, and they will try to follow. So, and that because of course the market is very slow on Sunday, so yeah, he took the opportunity in the morning and just simply dumping the market by himself. So this is, yeah, we have to be careful with it, guys. But of course, I mean, at the end, even if it dumps a little bit, but of course, it doesn't mean that he can dump the market. He can make his own profit, but unfortunately, yeah, many people get liquidated with it, and that's why I don't like it. However, so what we are looking for right now is our scenario where we might have, of course, a wave C toward the upside. We still on it, even with this dump a little bit. We still on it because don't forget that we have, of course, a big wave 1 and then 2 here. Yeah, we have an impulse as well as a 1-2, if you remember, on Friday. Now, what I don't like it is only that we have a W, X, and a Y. Your wave X is very overshooting toward the upside. I'm gonna zoom in what I mean here and move on the 15-minute chart. So we still have our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 2 is W, X, and a Y, which is very, very weird pattern, and I don't trust it so much for a 1-2. Yeah, knowing that we are, of course, now on a different kind of much higher possibility, which is a leading diagonal potentially, or an ending diagonal can be as well. Yeah, ending diagonal meaning, of course, that this scenario might be unfolding in a running flat. And with a leading diagonal, just like that, hitting now perfectly the fib level for a wave 4, potentially is going to lead us to an ending diagonal. This ending diagonal can be, of course, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing 5 waves, failing to take the high, meaning, of course, a running flat, right? A running flat might mean in a bigger view on the 1-hour chart is a finish 3 waves down, right, for the wave A, B, and a C, yeah. And then we finish here 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and finishing a running flat kind of, yeah. Finishing the X here, meaning W, X, and a Y, and moving for new fibs, of course, for a wave B. Meaning, in a bigger view, we are expanding our wave B in a complex structure. And this is what was my fear with this scenario, where we might have this complex structure, right? Whether we move directly from here or one more high and then moving down again, yeah, towards those fibs. Because in this wave, you will get, of course, your wave A, B, very choppy wave B for an X, and then, of course, moving for a wave C toward the upside to finish again a wave B, and then dumping the market again, yeah, for a big wave C, meaning A, B, expanding flat, and a wave C toward the downside. Unless, of course, the scenario is going to transform to only one move toward the upside here. It can be A, B, running flat as explained, moving toward the downside for a wave C directly. Also a possibility. However, this is the highest possibility, where of course, the key level to know that we are bullish again, meaning that this 1-2 and this other 1-2 is in play, is in the game again. How do we know this? This is the key level that we need to watch. Here we go. I'm gonna turn off. What is the fib level for wave 5? What I put it? Which scenario? Oh my God, many scenarios. Here we go. This is the one. Yeah. If we move higher right now for a wave 5 around the perfect fib levels, and we move down, then okay, the scenario already explained. Yeah, the scenarios that it has highest possibility, okay, are already explained. Moving toward the downside, potentially for a wave C, major wave C, or to extend a wave B in, of course, much more WXY wave B. Yeah. In case, here is a key trick if you want. In case we take the 87K 900, Yeah, if we take this, meaning your wave 5 becomes longer than your wave 3. Once this happens, directly the double 1, 2 that we have already here are in the game again to play for a massive wave 3 toward the upside, taking the all-time high. Meaning 88K is key level to be watched during this move toward the upside. Currently, in the indicator analysis, we said that most of the indicators shows a potential, of course, a move toward the upside, so potentially, of course, just wave 5, which it might ends up, of course, in an ending diagonal, not leading, because, of course, you have already 3 waves up, 3 waves down, meaning you need to end up this structure, and therefore we cannot consider it 1, 2, right? That's why it is ending, and meaning, of course, toward the downside. Unless small and shallow retracement, and then boom, taking the 88K. Once we take the 88K, directly you have to, of course, target higher than this level, right? Take the high. Very nice trade, of course. Very nice trade taken from here. Of course, no financial advice, guys, be careful, but very high possibility once you take the 1-to-1 fib level, directly moving towards the high to take it. If not, okay, then there is highest possibility to continue toward the downside. So make up your strategies and your plans based on these levels, right? Yeah, Osbird SPX 6900. Is it the same one? You mean, are you correcting the what it was written here? It should be 6900, I think. Yeah. Okay, Martin Kusk. Can we get for wave B target also 76K? You mean, definitely you mean with the wave B, this one. 76K, yeah, definitely, of course. I mean, yeah, it's gonna just pass the 76. I believe even one of those 74K or 72K. The 76, yeah, is easy to take, of course. In case it is bearish, of course. The key scenario, of course, is right now, if we continue to move toward the downside and we of course pass the 0.618, the 81K900, if we pass it, well, we have to be careful, of course, if we get out of this ending diagonal. So we take the trend line here. Here we go. Once we break this trend line, if we break it, meaning directly that your wave 4 is longer in price than your wave 2, meaning turning this into something like, yeah, small WXY, which is, of course, in your main wave B, as 3 waves down, 3 waves up finished here, and you're continuing with a structure, again, to hit, of course, those fib levels. Yeah. These are the potentials. Let's move the fib levels, by the way. They should be here right now. Here we go. As you can see, everything is shifting. Now, this one is not possible. We're going to remove it for a wave. C is still looking here. A, B. This is the B that we're looking for. Yeah, so these are the scenarios. Key level as well for the bearish, because I give the key level for the bullish here. In case we break it, we move for higher. And of course, if we keep the price under the 1-to-1 fib level, we still bearish, guy. In this area right now, whatever it happens, it tells us that it might move towards the downside. Unless we take the 88K. Then, okay, we're moving with a wave C. Yeah, a small drop change a lot, guys. And this is the idea. I mean, yeah. What can we do? So, basically, we have to wait, of course, for the 88 as a key level for bullish, in case you are bullish. And, of course, in case we drop down and we take this fib level, and especially like you break this trend, definitely you have wave 4 longer than wave 2, meaning continuation toward the downside. That's it for Bitcoin. Yes. Okay, so basically this is what we have to watch. On KGT, of course, we have a bullish signal. I showed you already in the indicator today analysis. And we, of course, have expected already that we have a divergence, right? Very nice divergence. Now we see it working, but can it sustain? Because I prefer that this signal here, that it move a little bit more lower to create a very decisive divergence. Now, potentially, if we go lower, because if this is an impulse, we're not done yet, yeah? So you still have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, yeah? So potentially it might still continue toward the downside. You're gonna see it right now on the 15-minute chart. If it moves toward the downside, I prefer that the bullish signal here to be clearly divergent with the price action very decisively, so it gives strength, like this one as well. As you can see, well, it was not even so much decisive, but that is a divergence, yeah. And we moved with this move. Now it's repeating, yeah. It's repeating, and it gives you, of course, the potential of a leading diagonal. If it's gonna repeat another wave, it's gonna be less intense than the previous one, because you see, yeah, the divergence is not so strong. And normally when you are impulsive, you would like to see very strong divergence. Like this line should go very low, and also the bullish signal is lower than this one. But yeah, so that's why I give higher possibility, of course, that we might still move toward the downside, and potentially, of course, moving in leading diagonal. Next, if we take this price, okay, then we have to start to think in much more higher prices. Now, on the 15-minute chart, we have here very, very weird scenarios, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we were looking at, an impulse. Let's say this is, of course, if this is a W, X, and a Y, your wave Y is potentially not finished yet, because you have to finish it in an impulse, right? We have 3 waves down here, 3 waves up, right? And we're looking for something like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, because you have here already potential impulse for a wave 1. Yeah, and this is potentially, I mean, it can be like A, B, and a C, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It can be, yeah, for another structure formation, but we're gonna see how the things are gonna unfold. I prefer that, yeah, I would prefer that, yeah, we didn't see this massive drop. I mean, I would prefer to see something like this, overlapping slowly, and then moving towards the upside, because this opens really a lot of question marks, yeah. We have several 1-2s, so potentially the price still wants to take this low. Breaking outside this trend, then okay, yeah, we have to be careful with it. Fabian, hello, welcome, man, welcome to the live stream. Fabian is always in all the live stream on both channels. Welcome, man. Yeah, so this was for Bitcoin. So potentially the things are still, of course, unclear, but higher possibility to take still the low, potentially this low at least. Not breaking this, of course, still has a potential to move for higher. Breaking, of course, the 88K meaning bullish. Yeah, under the 88K means bearish. That's it for Bitcoin. So let's move to the next one, XRP. Someone was was angry at me yesterday, like because I didn't do XRP for a long time, and he wrote in the comments, like very aggressively, but very nice from him. He made me smile, like with a lot of exclamation points, you know, like, you're not doing XRP. It has been ages. Like, okay, man, I'm sorry. So we're gonna cover it today. All right, so but that's nice to hear that they are excited for it. That's make me also happy, guys. So yeah, on the XRP for the daily. For the daily, we are, of course, you know, XRP loves sideways, right? Jordi, welcome to the channel, man. Yeah, so here we go. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing a wave 1 or a wave A. And then we have W, X, and a Y, right? Very long correction in a wave Y, where you have, of course, a triangle. And we finished potentially here in both case scenarios, wave 2 or a wave B. We want to see, of course, higher prices. And wave 1, of course, is the highest potential here, where you are looking, of course, for an A, B, and a C. And this is your wave 1 for, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're talking about cycles here, guys, of course. So this cycle still might need, of course, one more move to finish a wave 1. This is what I mean with it. Because you have a wave C or a wave 3, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Bullish cycle to be finished, bearish cycle, and then another maximum bullish cycle, and etc. Yeah, because those are years to be seen. Don't forget that we are looking at this wave A. If we are looking for ABC, we're looking at the same pattern to repeat itself almost, of course. I mean, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, almost hitting the 1-to-1 fib level. Here we go, at 477. We're talking about 2030 or something like this, years after. So these are the things. Inside the daily, yeah, that made me smile yesterday very much. Like, okay, sorry. Here we go. So we have this scenario as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently, we are possibly here in a wave 4, yeah, as if you remember, we are, of course, in a potential A, B, C, D, and a E for a running flat, yeah. This is a very potential scenario that we might have, because a running flat, of course, you want to see your wave A, yeah, not taking the high here, yeah. Let me show you this in the different scenario. Here we go, this one. Sorry, guys, that was very crowded here. So A, B, C, D, and E. All right, and start to looking for higher as bullish. So far, it has worked. It has unfolded the pattern perfectly. Yeah, so it has unfolded the pattern perfectly. It has finished potentially wave 4, and here we go. We're looking at higher prices now. If we moved inside it, if we want to analyze it inside, yeah, it looks fine, but a lot of overlaps. Yeah, a lot of overlaps, meaning like 1, 2, and then if 3, 4 interfering again. If you are 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering again, yeah, this is a problem that nothing is looking very impulsive yet. Now, of course, it can be a zigzag toward the upside as A, B, and a C, yeah, and then can form a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Nobody knows. So potentially A, B, and a C as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal, potentially here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal. Finishing A, B, and a C as a wave 1, and then looking for a wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Potentially, because right now, there is no really impulse toward the upside, clear impulse toward the upside. We would like, of course, to test the low first and to see what's going to happen. If we check also KGT for it, it's very interesting to see. It gives a lot of insights when it is a little bit sharp. Okay, yeah, very interesting. Okay, we are very close for a bullish signal. Is that the 500? No. Okay, but yes, still a 5. Okay, very, very bullish signal, guys. Very bullish signal. So I believe, yeah, it might be very close. As you can see, a very clear divergence. This is what I was looking for in Bitcoin right now, but we found it on XRP. Very clear divergence. The price is under this this signal, and potential moving for higher. Meaning high potential that this is a wave 1. We're looking for a wave 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Other scenario, if we are still corrective, then A, B, and a C definitely. Yeah, we have a very big divergence here, meaning sooner or later we're moving for higher. The lower the price goes, the higher the chance to get bullish gets closer. If we dive inside this one to see what's going on, of course, this currently is an impulse toward the downside, meaning it can be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Or it can be an A, B, and a C. And finished, potentially. So basically, yeah, very interesting. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Both are diagonals as well. Yeah, this is what I don't like so much. Like both, even A here is a leading diagonal, and then you cut your wave B, and then you got an ending diagonal again. Very weird for XRP, but yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 5 is shorter. 3 is shorter. 5 is shorter. Wow. Both are perfect diagonals. So A, B, and a C. Very rare case, yeah, but very interesting. Well, what if, guys, that they are double 1, 2? 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I forgot this scenario. I have to count all the bullish patterns first. So yeah, we forgot the double 1, 2, guys. Potentially then, double 1, 2. Is it a 1 here? And is potentially another 1? So we're gonna keep this there to estimate. If we have a 1, 2 here, potentially as a wave 2 impulse, you would like to hit perfectly the 0.618. Yeah, that's nice. That would be perfect. If we reach the 886, then invalidation of double 1, 2. You're looking for something like big wave 1 as a zigzag, then 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But potentially the bullish still has two possibilities: double 1, 2, or big wave 1, 2 in a leading diagonal. Yep, so these are the scenarios. Yep. Great. So for XRP, I still see, of course, bullish. Yeah. Now, different scenarios, of course, other than scenario different than the triangle, the running triangle. Of course, there is some other possibilities where you might have, of course, a big ABC here. So this one, big ABC. Let's put it in a bigger view. So this wave C, where we are still looking here for 3 waves down, like 3 waves down, 3 waves up, you're looking potentially for another structure. It can be a WXY, by the way. It has transformed to WXY here. That is WX and a Y. I was focusing much more on the highest possibility with the running triangle, but potentially this one still, of course, very high possibility. Your wave Y can be, of course, a triangle. We can clean up, by the way, a little bit here just to see much better. Those all scenarios are old. We didn't. Well, the guy has right. It has been ages for XRP. All right, so W, X, and a Y. We're looking for a triangle potentially as well. Here we go. A, B, C, D, and E. Yeah. It's very, very potential, guys, by the way, this scenario here. So the WXY, the wave Y might be finishing, of course, as a triangle. Let's move a little bit bigger for 2 hours here. Yeah, wave Y. So let's label the triangle, potentially A, B, C. We're looking for a wave D. Oh, this was flat. A, B, C, D, and A. Finishing wave Y, finishing wave 4, moving for higher. And that might be our divergence explanation as well. In both case scenarios, you're looking for higher in a wave D. How much beautiful is that? Bullish in both case scenarios. Very nice. Yep. So basically, XRP is looking for higher. It's true that we're moving with some red, but it's not gonna be forever. We're not gonna take the low. Yeah, okay, no financial advice, but I can assure you just because of this. And then we're not gonna take the low. And whatever it happens in this area is gonna reverse and take the high. If we are bullish, it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for a new all-time high, finishing this bull run. Or it's gonna be simply an impulse toward the upside to finish a wave D, then moving for a wave E, and then bullish to finish this bull run. So one of them, guys. Yep, that was it for XRP, guys. Very cool. So XRP. After XRP, we have Solana. Also, special request. Also for Solana. All right, Solana. Yeah, Solana is not showing power at all. I don't know why. It should show a little bit of power. I mean, even if it is dumping, but okay, show us something just to save some people. Because sometimes the rebounds, even the corrective rebounds, can save you if you are professional traders, of course. I use this many times, guys, to save myself with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave A or a wave 1. A, B, and a C in a wave B or a wave 2, right? Both case scenarios. Now we got, of course, this finished bull run, and we're moving toward the downside. Very clear, it's an A, wave A, or a wave 1. Hopefully not a wave 1, because a wave 1 is gonna unfold an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning your wave A is gonna finish here, and then you will request a wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, very, very low. Yeah. Of course, this is the last ultimate bearish scenario, but of course, very, very low possibility, guys. But this is the worst case scenario. I'm giving the worst case scenario, what it might happen. But if in case we are in only A here, B, and a C, that would be a perfect scenario for our, multiple bullish scenarios that they have, of course, a target in confluence here. The targets in confluence are the 0.5, 0.38, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, a little bit low possibility because wave 3 almost touched the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning this is a little bit bigger than this one, but of course, reducing the possibility, but I'm gonna keep it because it just reduced it a little bit. But I mean, with a tiny price action. So this possibility is still there as a leading diagonal. The second bullish scenario is, of course, the second bullish scenario is a 1, 2, and then you're looking for another 1, 2, and then looking for a wave 3 toward the upside with, of course, double 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 in the top. Meaning the orange scenario, double 1, 2, the blue and the orange. Very nice, right? The third scenario is, of course, where you have finished 3 waves up, right? You finish 3 waves up with a wave A. Let's say you have an A here, and you're looking for 3 waves down, potentially maybe lower than this, lower than this, and then moving with a wave C towards the upside, meaning also bullish. Of course, dropping a little bit under this blue box, but still, of course, even open for all the scenarios, especially for this wave 2, because this wave 2 in the orange, the perfect fib level is inside this one. Right? So, very interesting. Yep. So these are the potential. Fahim, BTC dominance. Well, I will not come back right now for BTC, but I promise I'm gonna upload BTC video tonight. Yeah, just special for the dominance. It's interesting, by the way. Just to, and it would be better to make it, of course, a little bit later. So I focus a little bit much more on the insight of the whole market. Especially after the live stream right now, I get the full idea and reanalyze the things and see the psychology in the Bitcoin dominance, and then make the video for a better analysis. Cool. Yes, Sri Lanka. Welcome from Sri Lanka. Madhushanka, you're welcome to the live stream. It's nice to see people from all over the world in the live stream. Very welcome, guys. So that was it for Solana. We're looking, of course, for 3 Fabian Popcat. If you want Popcat, then we list it. Definitely we list it. So we're looking for 3 waves potentially to hit perfectly in the 0.38, 0.5, moving continuously toward the upside. High potential, this target in confluence to get, of course, in the work, to see it working perfectly. Inside this move here, toward the downside, we have an A, a B, and a C currently, which is, it looks, of course, can be 3 waves toward the downside, A, B, and a C. And that was because, yes, because if we were looking here to several 1-2s, I remember I did Solana again, this wave 5 was invalidated. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering with the zone 1 invalidation, meaning this has turned to 3 waves toward the downside, corrective. Give me the intention here that we are looking for something else, which is 3 waves up, 3 waves down, wave C toward the upside. Welcome to Bitcoin possibility, right? Which is almost the same. Expanding flat, hitting perfectly the expanding flat. For a wave B, what is the difference in Solana? Is that it has hit already the perfect fib level for wave B, while Bitcoin did not. Yeah. This is, of course, the difference, meaning right now, Solana should move for higher. Yeah? It should move for higher. This is what we're looking at right now. We have a 1-2 potential here, of course, as a leading diagonal. And of course, we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C potential. By the way, this gives us, of course, much more confidence that we are in an expanding flat, and this is a wave C. Yeah, very nice in Solana. It gives us a little bit more confidence, guys, even for Bitcoin, that we might move for higher. So A, B, and a C, right? Your wave C is finishing right now with the last leg. This leg is gonna, of course, finish possibly between the perfect box for a wave 2 in an impulse. Here we go. Yep, perfect. It's gonna touch exactly the 0.618 and potentially move from there for higher, 126. Careful, no financial advice again. Yeah, so very nice for Solana. Potentially, we are, of course, still looking for higher. Breaking the 886, don't forget, breaking the 886, this is your bearish scenario. Yeah. If we break this, meaning we invalidate this 1-2, invalidation of this 1-2 will lead to A, B, and a C, meaning corrective, and we're continuing toward the downside with a very complex structure again as W, X, and a Y. Meaning this, what you are looking at here, potentially is your wave Y. Here we go. Why? Because we're looking for 3 waves down as W, X, and a Y, of course, as a zigzag. Here we go. This is the bearish scenario. Currently, still the possibility higher for the bullish, unless $122 is taken. Popcat today. So yes, we're gonna add Popcat. Interesting. Popcat. And let's please check with Popcat 2. With Popcat is inside already. And analysis total 3. Oh, okay. I think this is something called total 3. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna check on it. I think I checked it last stream, and I think it was new, but we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see. Let's check it right now. If you want to choose something else, if it is not eligible, untrusted, let's see if it has data. You see, we already visit. No, it's a good coin. Okay, it's a good one. Yeah, we're gonna keep it, of course. All right. So next is after Solana, we have Ethereum. All right, Ethereum, as you might have realized, we start, of course, to make Ethereum deep analysis, also with besides Bitcoin, because it's very interesting to take a look at Ethereum. Everyone thinks that Ethereum is dying, but actually Ethereum made a huge performance in comparison with Bitcoin. If you really understand the logarithmic charts, you will understand how Bitcoin performed even better than Bitcoin. Yeah. In logarithmic, in percentage movements, Ethereum was faster than Bitcoin in growth. Yeah. Yep. Could you check Crow? Yeah, we're gonna add it, and then we see, of course. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, just one more, and then we start a second listing in case we still have more time. All right. So next is, guys, let's move on so we can move with a special request. Ethereum. Yes, in Ethereum, we are looking, of course, at after this analysis. My highest scenario for Ethereum is this triangle. Yeah? And of course, you can go back for the analysis, the deep analysis. We have, of course, a triangle, A, B, C, D, E. This is my highest because, as I mentioned, in the scenario where you are looking for A, B, and a C, or W, X, Y, whatever it's going to be, taking this low here in the daily, I'm going to go to the daily to see it clearly. Taking this low at around the 700 is a little bit too much low for me. Let me check the right one. This one. Here we go. I know it's a typical ABC. I mean, everyone will think about, okay, but it's easy. 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then moving toward the downside, impulsively to hit, of course, the wave C, perfect fib level at 1-to-1 fib level. Well, okay, it's in Elliott wave is easy to say this, but if you think about it psychologically, 750 in front of 5,000 is a little bit far from reality for Ethereum. That start to get a little bit far from reality, especially why I'm saying this. Especially if you understand, of course, Elliott wave, you see here a lot of time as a correction, right? A lot of time as a correction, meaning less red, okay? Elliott wave is about time. Your correction is about time or deep correction. If you move a lot with time, you have to start to think that the red is gonna shrink, is gonna get less. The more time you get here, the less low you're gonna have here. This is how I think in probability with the Elliott wave. And that's why it brings to me this scenario as higher potential in a triangle. And because of this, the price is gonna fail to take the low and start to move for higher in time, taking more time as a correction. And that because the second wave even is gonna fail to take this low because we're still ranging in time rather than in price. And that because of the massive move for Ethereum. This is what I think in Ethereum. Let's move in the 1 hour chart just to see what happened and what we might expect. So currently in this move, in the analysis, deep analysis, as I said as well, if we take the invalidation, we have to think about directly the WXY finished and bottomed for this one. If we did not take the invalidation, it doesn't matter. One more move towards the downside is going to finish it soon or later. It's going to finish it here. Meaning, we are very, very close to finish, of course, a structure here with a wave 5. Finishing a wave 5 is going to finish your triangle, wave C. Right? It's going to finish this triangle, wave C. Here we go. This is going to be finishing with it. The Y is going to be, it should be finished. The Y, if we have a Y, it should be finished. The C is going to finish next to it with the next low. Meaning Ethereum is looking for higher after this low, if taken, of course. Yes, so this was for Ethereum. And let's move to TAO. Here we go. Hello, maybe you can do Dash USD. Before the Dash, someone wrote, please check Jupiter. I think you mean Jupiter. Okay, we're gonna add Jupiter, or potentially, yeah. And then we're gonna start a new list here, which is a special request. Okay. Requests. Okay, but if we have more time. Okay, which are dash, the first one, right? But which low for ETH? Which low for ETH? What do you mean exactly? Which low for ETH? Okay, you mean, okay, maybe you mean inside this box. I mean, this is TAO. Ethereum. Which low for ETH? What I mean with it is this low here, which it can be, if you mean target with it, yeah, if you mean the target, it is 1.38. 1.38 is very, very possible. Yeah. Potentially, if it's gonna dive deeper to take the blue box, also possible. Why 1.38? Because it might be here A, B, and a C, and this impulse in 112 is your wave C for an expanding flat, which is 1.38, 1.618. Now, of course, this is in confluence. Yeah, this target is in confluence. In case we have, of course, a wave 5 taken from the wave 1 here based on the wave 3 gives you also the confluence here. But don't forget that inside this area, very potential to move for higher. Yeah. I hope that this was a right answer for your question, MatFlow. All right, so TAO. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. Also, guys, it's not always like watching the charts and the green and the reds, because sometimes it becomes, stressful, right? I try the best to not watch sometimes. I still try to make myself busy. I just put my trades, set up, put the targets, so on, just leave it for work. Because, and then just focus on the analysis. But which low? Okay, we already answered. And dash, yes, we're gonna do this. All right, so TAO. Let me just drink some water. All right. So for TAO, very interesting. We already got invalidation for an impulse toward the downside, meaning definitely we are corrective. Definitely, because if you have 1, 2, 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidated directly. Meaning you turned here into something corrective. We're looking for this blue box definitely and to move for higher later, sooner or later. Yeah. This is an overview. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing wave A or wave 1. Both case scenario would like to see, of course, correction. For a wave 2, which of course I always move this to explain the scenarios, the others, but basically right now we're still here. So for a wave 2 or for a wave B, yeah. And of course continuation for higher. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1, and then you're looking for wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 886, as you can see, 189 is, of course, your elimination of a 1, 2. Yeah. If the 1, 2 get eliminated, meaning, of course, we're moving potentially for lower, or to take simply the low. Yeah. Between those fib level, as you can see, 1 to 1 fib level, this box, 162, 150, as A, B, and a C, right? Shifting the wave 2 and the wave B to this side in a regular flat. Okay? So this is what we are looking at. Well, yeah, Fabian, look what is how I think if we are in bearish market or in a bull market. Bearish, the stock or the asset in crypto is in bearish setup, showing impulse formation 1, 2 to the downside. This is called bearish market. What is the definition for me? I'm sorry, I made this definition by myself. This is how I think. Sideways, the stock or the asset, let's say crypto, is in correction patterns such as ABCWXY or ABCD. If you take a look at this, is it bearish market? Do you have an impulse? toward the downside? No. Therefore, I call this sideways and not a bear market. This is my opinion how to explain markets. Maybe I write it in a book later on. So, yeah, so this is the thing, yeah. So A, B, and C, it's a flat, especially sideways flat, and then moving toward the upside. Why in a bigger view you are bullish? Because you have a big impulse, meaning you are in a bull market basically, but currently you are in a sideways to finish this wave 2. Yep. So meaning, because of course we are here corrective, we're finishing a W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y can finish, by the way, anywhere here, yeah, and then moving towards the upside. So I believe a very common target for TAO is 162, 1.05 at 150. Let's move inside it, guys, and try to, of course, move on a little bit faster for the special request to cover it. So we have, of course, here WXY, as explained in the bigger view, 3 waves toward the downside, 3 waves up. I know that it looks like like a diagonal, but it is not. Wave 5 is longer than wave 3. And turning it into WXY or ABC here. And we're looking for 1, 2, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation, by the way. Yeah, there is no 1, 2, 1, 2. Even look how much corrective it is, guys. Yeah, it's because it is a wave Y. So yeah, definitely this is a scenario. I believe. Okay, so we can keep only this 1, 2 potentially, but yeah, the overlapping here is not good at all. Yeah, so it has overlapped. If this is your wave 1, 2 again, 3, 4, it's finished. It's done. So the potential as well, of course, to continue correctively is, of course, it doesn't mean that it's moving for higher. It can still have more low, yeah, as a zigzag. Yeah. So where you have potentially A, B, maybe this is a triangle for a wave B, and you're gonna get an impulse finishing perfectly in the blue box here to finish, of course, a wave C, yeah, and a Y with it, Y or a wave C. And then what? Bullish market, right? Why? Because in a bigger view, you are in a big impulse toward the upside. Whether you have a wave A or a wave 1, you finished a correction 3 waves sideways, continuation toward the upside in all case scenarios. That is why. If we had an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, then I would say yes, we are in a bearish market as 1, 2. Let's take a look at this, if this is an impulse or not. Let's say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, what is your 4, 5? Already giving you the signal here that you are not impulsive. Let's think about a leading diagonal. Your wave 5, definitely longer than your wave 3, obviously, right? Wave 5, longer, so much longer than your wave 3. Here we go. Yeah. Done, finished. You don't have to move on with your analysis even for more if you are bearish or not. It already gives you the answer. Sorry for the sound. Plus, you got even much more answer, better answer here. you got the high again. So A, B, and a C expanding flat. Yep. Or expanding flat for a W, then zigzag. For an X, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished. Even zigzag for a wave Y finished. Here we go. Very complex structure. Just by taking this scenario here, you see very complex structure. After an impulse, yeah, you don't have to think about it if you are bearish or not. Definitely sideways and moving for higher. That was for TAO. Yeah, so let's take a look at SUI as well. Let's see altcoins. Okay, hello sir. Hi Kushik. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, answer. Weekly time frame wave. Oh, bro, English. Sir, weekly time frame wave. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I cannot understand what you mean, Kushik. Weekly time frame, wave. Yeah, but which coin? I don't know. Okay. All right. So SUI. Let's move to SUI. Okay. In SUI, we are looking as well. Are we in a bullish or a bearish market or a sideways? Definitely, we are currently in bullish market, right? Knowing that, yeah, there is a correction here going on, right? But just by taking a look at this correction, A, B, C, very close to be finished even, you already have an impulse, meaning, of course, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Another scenario can be finished 3 waves up, you're looking for 3 waves down, which potentially finished, and you're looking for higher. In case we are still in a bigger sideways market, which is of course corrective market, I would call it, you need anyway 3 waves up. Yeah, because after 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then getting an impulse toward the downside, here we go, then you finished a bigger sideways or corrective market. Yeah, A, B, and a C to finish, of course, a big wave A, B, and continuation toward the upside in a wave C. So I would say the crypto market basically is still corrective and not in a bearish market. I already mentioned also this before, that this time we are not in a bearish market like before. It's not like the 2022 one, with the FTX and the Ukraine war and so on. That was a big impulse. That was a big impulse toward the downside. That was a really bearish market. But currently we are corrective market, and it's gonna be very shallow. It's gonna be fast. You will not expect it even when we move back to the bull run. Of course, not in this channel. Only if you are a subscriber for this channel. So this is these are the insights. Yeah. Basically, we're looking for higher. We finished 3 waves down. We're gonna check, of course, if this wave toward the downside has been finished or not yet. So we're gonna move inside it. And as you can see, we have a 1, 2, and potentially 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that is still in an impulse potentially. 1 second, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing wave 3. Triangle, very beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, well, SUI is in a bearish. 1 second. But don't forget that it can be a wave A for a zigzag, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, this is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC for. Okay, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we invalidate? Okay, I was wondering where it was a mistake. But it's also not a mistake because it can be a zigzag, ABC for a wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that is an impulse here. Unless, of course, we have to think in ABC as a zigzag, but very far possibility. Okay, what I don't like in SUI in this wave. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Potentially finished wave A, correction, and then a very sharp impulse again as a wave C, right? So definitely you finish 3 waves here. And don't forget that it has interfered with your zone 1, meaning you cannot call 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is not an impulse, this is an A, B, and a C. Now we got, of course, 3 waves toward the upside for a wave 2. The problem here that this is a very clear impulse, almost 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unless something is wrong in it inside this section, which of course 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. This is the wrong thing. Yeah, I was wondering what was the thing. So if you have here 1, 2, and you're looking for 3, 4, and a 5, as you can see, your wave 3 is here. This is your wave 3. Your wave 3 has to be impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the issue. What is the issue here? Wave 3 shorter than wave 5 and wave 1. Yep. So here we go. This is not an impulse. This is also a zigzag. Yeah. Therefore, it gives you the scenario that this, of course, a zigzag as well, A, B, and a C here potentially. Yeah. If this is a kind of like a flat, yeah, because of this issue here, it cannot be impulsive, meaning W, X, and Y potentially, meaning the whole thing here is turning to something corrective, meaning in a wave Y, which this is the reason that the wave Y is here, okay, rather than a wave C, because wave C has to be an impulse, right? If this is a wave Y, it gives you the scenario here. Oh, we finished 3 waves down. Look at the difference between the Y and the C, what it could happen, guys. Yeah, I mean, with the 3 waves down, you're ready to move for higher in case you are in double 1-2 in a bigger view, right? So, of course, to be retested. How do we know? How do we know we are ready for bullish? Of course, as you remember, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, continuation toward the upside, breaking the high is your confirmation for higher prices. Now, if we take the low, definitely, anyway, it's gonna finish here an impulse, therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But your wave 5 is a very, very sharp ending diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's gonna be somehow like this, hitting anyway, in all case scenario, hitting, of course, this blue box, which is, of course, your wave 5 here at 1.8 and 1.69, of course, for a wave 5. My scenario even was deeper for this correction in case we have a bigger short-term bearish scenario, meaning 3 waves up and then wave C towards the downside, right? Finishing, of course, in the second blue box. Meaning SUI has a potential to be bullish from now, guys. Even, I mean, we have to be bullish in all case scenarios. Right? Even if you are in a corrective wave, because you have rebound 3 waves up and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning bullish box of opportunity. And then 1, 2, 1, 2 is possible even as bullish, meaning, well, if I'm trading this, guys, of course I take it. Yeah, I take it from, yeah, I would wait a little bit, take a little bit lower, even if it doesn't take the low, I would take it. I would enter the market. Of course, I'm not entering with my whole portfolio. I don't make it so crazy that I don't have to sleep at night, guys, just to watch it. Yeah, so you should have a strategy even how you enter the market. So when I enter here, of course, I enter with a strategy and with a risk management and everything, and then it moves up. Then I evaluate the thing, right? Because there is a possibility that it is 3 waves up, continuation toward the downside. I have to re-evaluate my trade. Should I keep it or should I get out? If I see a potential of impulsive waves and breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, then simply keep it, even add over it, right? And then moving for higher, definitely in bullish market. Therefore, I didn't miss the opportunity, whether it was corrective or it was bullish toward the upside. Yep, this is my trading strategy. No financial advice. We need a bit of green. We only see red. Yes, Jordi. Yeah. I mean, look. If you compare this bear market with previous bear market, I cannot complain. I cannot complain. If you compare this with 2022 drop down, with FTX and everything, which I got like a huge loss with it. Did not get my money back even until now. Yeah, that is nothing. That is nothing. If you have good strategy and good trading skills and professional management with risk management, even if you are buying here or you bought somewhere, you should be still be able to control your trade to finish it as profit. that is a beautiful bear market, by the way. From my side, this is a beautiful bear market because it's very easy right now. So Solana is the only coin for potentially a bear market, sir. Um, okay, I think Fabian, did you watch Solana? Because we analyzed Solana, and I think we said Solana is also in a wave A potentially. Yeah, in a wave A. Yeah, and it looks much more corrective. A, B, C. It already give us that it is in 3 waves down, 3 waves up, meaning you are not in an impulse anymore. Knowing that it is very red, but at the end it ends up in a 3-wave zigzag, and that's why you saw 2 impulses, 2 big impulses, and that's why you think you are in a very bearish market. But its impulse is 3 waves, and it now is reversing for 3 waves up potentially. Of course, in double 1-2 potentially, guys. Of course, that is also the scenario that I give. You can come back to it in the live stream. So let's move to near. That was for SUI. So SUI also looks in a good thing. So this is what I was saying, guys. That of course, I mean, it's a very beautiful bear market because it's very slow, it's very corrective, it's so much sideways, and it's not dumping and like crazy like before. So meaning this is more healthy. Yeah, that's why I like it. It's more healthy. You can control your losses even if you are in a loss. I know that many of you are even in this bear market, and you say now, like, is this guy seriously? He's saying like we are not in a bear market. What about my losses? I'm pretty sure that as many of you like that. But guys, if you have experience in trading, you should have, of course, made a very good risk management, expecting this scenario that it might come. And when you enter your trade, you have to expect that, okay, what if the market moves 30-40% towards the downside? Can I cover this? Can I hold this? Can my leverage hold it? Even if you are in leverage, you still can hold this. I trade only leverage. And of course, risk management, always, guys. No financial advice. So Solana is the only coin for potentially a bear market? No, it's not. Anyway, even Solana is not in a bear market. Hello, KG. Unfortunately, you forgot C pool. Well, unfortunately, you wasn't there, my friend Andre, to remind me, bro. So, and of course, I don't give the opportunity to anyone to book before the 10 minutes countdown of the stream because I prefer to stay fair for everyone, guys. And who write it first in the chat box, of course, get it as well in the list. Sorry, bro. I hope that you understand what I mean. So, and of course, to keep the fairness between all of you guys. C pool is entered in the, of course, special request if we have more time, yeah? Because many of you were already there, bro. Sorry, man. So, next is, of course, right now is near, right? So near, of course, we have, yeah, we were expecting very high for near. We're still on it. Very obviously, we are in 1-2. Very nice. So we're gonna see where this is leading. Of course, this was, I think, before Friday or something. We have the weekend range here. But yeah, so let's see. Let's start in the bigger view. Let's go weekly, I think, or 4 days. All right, let's clean up a little bit. And here we go. So for near, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, 3 waves up. If you realize, for example, near is near in a bullish market? No, is not in a bullish market, because if you take a bigger view, you have 3 waves towards the upside. Is 3 wave bullish? I mean, is it like impulsive? Is it a motive wave? Well, not, because you're not really looking for higher to take the high. This is a problem when you have 3 waves here. You're not looking to take the high. That is a problem. And this is where I choose my trades. Sorry guys, drinking water. So 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The maximum that you can get is just a wave C 1-to-1 fib level. Then moving toward the downside. Other scenario can be W, X, and a Y. W in a zigzag, W in an X, zigzag in an X, and then zigzag in a Y. If you are lucky to get a zigzag, right? Because a W can turn into a flat, 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Look how much shallow it can be. It can miss the high. Therefore, I never trade charts which start with 3 waves, right? And then 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially taking the high if we are, of course, looking here for movement for higher. So our maximum scenario here, of course, is the 1-to-1 fib level, guys. Let's put it there. I'm not saying near, that is not good, by the way, but I don't know. I don't take it. It's just 3 waves. Yeah, I just love to see impulses. Yeah. So 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1-to-1 is $38.8. The last all-time high was 20. Yeah, but still good. I mean, still fine. Yeah. But the problem is that once you finish this, you're gonna see a very, very bearish market. Why? Because you need massive 3 waves down, and then to continue again toward the upside. Yep. And the problem, do you know what I don't like also in it? That it is, okay, it is potentially impulse here. This looks for me more like WX and a Y, yeah? Because your wave C here doesn't look like an impulse, yeah? It looks like a zigzag. And that means if you don't have really a zigzag impulse correction zigzag, that means even you don't have a potential wave 1 in a leading diagonal. And that's unfortunately, yeah. So it doesn't mean that near will not look for higher. Definitely we can take the all-time high, but it's not Bitcoin, it's not crypto that we know for every coin, right? So this is the idea. All right, so that was it for near. Did we bottomed here? Because of course, as you can see, we hit our blue box after an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially that you have a wave 1. You're looking for ABC sideways corrective, potentially finished in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially, or A, B, and a C, and then moving for higher. So yes, I would say very potential to be done here. If we dive a little bit deeper on the 4-hour chart to check what's going on. So yeah, we are looking at 3, wave 4 finished, wave 5 finished, not yet. As you can see, the wave 5 is also 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation. Again, finishing in wave Y, potentially same as for all the crypto. Yeah. So right now we have to add this scenario. It has been a while that we didn't also made near W, X, and a Y. Here we go. Potentially finished here. 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Yeah, I don't like it. Even the wave Y is very shallow. W, X, and a Y. Yeah, that's much better, I think. Yeah. Meaning W and then X and your wave Y is somehow like this zigzag. Yeah. That's much better in case it finishes like that. Yeah. But yeah, that because of course the wave 5 right now, I'm gonna show you exactly. The wave 5 right now, if you have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation. If you are in a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 3 longer than your wave 1. If you are in 1, 2 and 1, 2 to be investigated, and that means of course even much lower. Yeah. So this is still open of course for double 1, 2. Hopefully not, of course, for you guys. I know many of you likes near. Yep. Are we impulse? Now let's investigate this one. We took the blue box, very nice, and I say whatever it happens in this blue box, just It's an opportunity. Have a strategy and a risk management. Once you are inside, if you take this one, you are in an opportunity. You should be in a profit, by the way, right now, right? So, welcome, Mohammed. Welcome to the channel, man. Rusku, welcome to the channel, to the live stream, and to our community as well, our beautiful community. Thank you, man. Thank you. You are awesome, also. You are all great guys. Thank you all. So, are we impulsive here? Yes, definitely. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leading diagonal. When you see a leading diagonal, therefore, definitely you are, well, I would not say definitely, that's wrong, but I would say 80% you are in an impulse. Leading diagonal shows up mostly in a wave 1 for an impulse, not ABC for a zigzag. Meaning, yes, high potential that we finished as WXY, your wave Y has finished as explained here, and you're moving for higher inside the blue box. And that's why I put the blue box, guys, because I know that in this area, whatever is gonna happen, because I know always the structure can just make something like this, yeah, just to trick you guys. That's, yeah, this is the thing, to trick you. It's tell you, oh, okay, this is a wave 3. I'm not done yet, right? You're still gonna get 4, 5, and I'm still looking for lower. But for me, in the blue box, okay, yeah, you entered the blue box, the opportunity box. So I'm gonna take it, right? This is how I think, guys. BTC price R8 now. What does it mean, R8? Right now, okay, right, okay. It's a mix right now. And then 84. You mean is it moving higher? Let's take a look. That was it for near, guys. By the way, it's bullish. Oh, oh, did we move high right now? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So currently, thank you, Fahim. Thank you, bro, to wake me up for this one. Moving impulsively, invalidation of the impulse, very nice. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Exactly. Yeah. And this is what I said in the morning. I was a little bit pissed off about this one because this one was a trick. Yeah, this was manipulation, I would say. Yeah. And what I mean manipulation, that, like some ways try to, I would say, steal money. Yeah, this is stealing here. This is exactly stealing money on a Sunday after a very, very calm weekend. No institution, no ways to compete with him, and to, of course, to see. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very calm market. Okay, nothing is happening. Then I come with my millions and I dump the market. Yeah, so this is what. Yeah, it makes me angry a little bit, guys. Yeah, what is this fake pump on BTC right now? It's not fake. This is what we have to see. This is exactly what we have to see. This was our Friday scenario, and it is continuing. And this is exactly what we saw on KGT, and that's why I built up this indicator, guys. This is KGT. Welcome to KGT. Here we go. This was our bullish signal. Boom. Yep. So, ways usually don't care about others, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. This is 100%. I mean, if he's so strong enough with the money, why he doesn't compete with on Monday, for example? This is an idea. And that's why I call it stealing. Yeah. Okay. Someone is very active on the Jack. Okay, it's about stock. All right. Okay. Right, guys. So let's move on. Very nice for Bitcoin. We are bullish, potentially moving for higher. I was checking KGT. Oh, awesome. Look how much beautiful KGT is. Right now, you got a bearish signal taking the high. When you have bearish signal taking the high almost, yeah, that means there is no conversions, because for the bearish you need conversions to move towards the downside, and that means very bullish. Yep. Beautiful. All right, so next is render. Yeah, I love render too. By the way, render, I like it because of also the my main job as an architect, rendering is coming from it as well. It's a main thing for architect, rendering, 3D rendering. I work a lot of 3D rendering as well, guys. So here we go. Those was for X updates. Don't forget to follow us on X, guys. Yeah, I'm making update. I'm becoming very active for X, and that because, of course, a lot of special requests during the day are requested, and because there is no enough time first, there is no enough space for YouTube as well to make a lot of videos, daily videos, and of course to keep you informed about the price action. So I'm posting it on X. So don't forget also to follow. The link is also always in every description for every video. And of course for our Discord channel as well, guys. As I told you, it's a private one because we like to keep it safe, knowing that we some spam tried to enter it lately, but of course it was solved and we moved him out. But yeah, it's a very limited number for our Discord as well. And I would love to tell you this because you are the first people coming to this channel. And of course, you are the most welcome always to our Discord channel. Only 100 members is going to be limited a little bit because I like to keep, of course, contact with you guys and reply everyone. Over than 100, it's going to become very overwhelming. And the Discord is, of course, to answer if you have a question during the day or for a special request. Like if you have one special request per day, that would be awesome. I would be glad also to cover it for you as well, of course, if it is a trusted coin. So, hey KG, really appreciate your help, sir. You're most welcome, Dilip. Thank you, man. One of the best. Thank you, bro. X format is cool, short and informative overview. Yes, I find it too. As well, like this, like it could be really informative, showing the price action, showing the scenarios, and of course it makes you happy, guys. This is the thing, so no one gets sad if I don't analyze something during the day on YouTube. And this is the idea. All right, so let's move on with render. Render, we are very bullish. Why? Because of course we are in the blue box, remember? The box of opportunity. Why? We have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We have a wave 1. We have ABC toward the downside. Wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3. ABC again for a wave 4. And you're looking for a wave 5 currently. After this, a blue box opportunity. Hitting perfectly after 3 waves down. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Hitting 1 to 1 fib level. Very, very perfect Elliott wave patterns. Yeah, I never saw perfect patterns more than this in render. A very nice one. Yeah, and then pushing toward the upside. Yep, so these are the scenarios for render. We have a leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. You have a finished 3 waves up, 3 waves down, wave C toward the upside. Imagine how many bullish scenarios are in confluence only inside this area, which is the box of opportunity here. And here we go. Even if we are bearish, look how much beautiful this opportunity is. No financial advice again. If we are more bearish, meaning you're seeking for a bigger ABC, right? Your wave B has to be 3 waves toward the upside. towards the upside. Again, I already explained the strategy how I take this trade, right? And here we go. Yep, so very bullish for render. Let's move to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we are definitely, of course, looking for our fifth waves or wave 3, meaning we are in double 1, 2, or we are in a leading diagonal, right? One of these two scenarios. And okay, what do we have here? Yeah, so we were looking still for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, now invalidation. Yeah, we took the invalidation, as you can see, finally. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you take invalidation, what does it mean? Invalidation of bearish, meaning bullish, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. So higher potential that we are looking for higher, guys. And everyone was shocked. This guy is crazy, and he's asking for a bullish scenario from this from this price. But here we go, guys. This is Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially leading diagonal. ABC wave 3, 4, and a 5. Or much beautiful scenario would be double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yep. So these are the possibilities for a render. Very bullish, very nice action, price action here that we get, and potentially that we have, by the way, finished here. So how it has transformed, because we were looking here at potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has finished a big WXY, guys. Yeah, it has finished a big WXY potentially. WX and a Y. Yeah, and this, because we finished here in a zigzag 3 wave, meaning, yeah, again, the same problem, 3 waves here, an X and potentially big zigzag. Yeah, WX and a Y, potentially. We're gonna see, of course. Now, of course, if we take the low again, if we take the low, even if we move lower a little bit, something, of course, is gonna finish this WXY. Yeah, inside this box. Yep. Those are the possibilities. How nice would it be a double 1, 2? Yes, that would be a very nice scenario. Very nice scenario. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Cool. Very nice. I think I'm gonna remove this from my mic. I have this part which it makes a little bit allergy for me, and that was for the noise. I think it makes a little bit my voice more crispy. All right, so after render we have injective, the same. Injective is almost the same as render and as FET. Oh, we don't have FET. I forgot FET, guys. That's fine. Okay, we're not gonna do FET today. It's fine. But we're gonna check on it just fast, because render, injective, and FET, those triple or those trios, this trio is having the same patterns, guys. Exactly the same scenarios, the same patterns, the same confluence box of target. And then 1, 2, 1, 2 potentially again, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for injective, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in leading diagonal, or finishing 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C towards the upside. Again, box of confluence here for the targets, finishing here a beautiful target. Let's move to the 4-hour chart, by the way, to see what we have on the 4-hour chart. Here we go. This is our opportunity box here. The same. It's almost the same. We have, yeah, but here obviously, by the way, in injective it says that this is a zigzag, meaning this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So definitely we are in leading diagonal. In injective, it gave us already an answer that this is a leading diagonal we are looking at, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Okay. Injective is bullish. I believe, guys, tomorrow is gonna be a green day. I have this feeling, potentially. So, if we are bullish, in a bigger view, you can be, of course, towards your wave 5, which should be an impulse, as we see right now, A, B, and a C for a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a leading diagonal. This is the first one. Of course, if we are double 1, 2, this to be, of course, later reanalyzed. If we have finished 3 waves, also we're looking for a big wave C, also to be reanalyzed later. Highest potential right now is a zigzag towards the upside for a wave 5. If we are bearish, in a bigger bearish scenario, meaning after 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you heard, 3 waves up, right? Meaning in all case scenarios, you are bullish. Yep. That's very nice for injective. All right, let's move with the special request, guys. FET is the same. I think I don't have to really dive deeper inside it. FET is exactly the same. Where's my FET? Here we go. In the blue box again. Same scenarios. I'm not gonna re-explain them. Let me clean up the X stuff. All right, this is for X. Okay, here we go. And let's move inside it directly on the lower time frame to check if we have the same. Here we go. The same beautiful thing. We have A, B, and a C, meaning as well gave us an answer that this, of course, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading a diagonal. I think more than half of the channel subscribers are celebrating today just because of FET. I know this channel has a big community for the FET. Yeah, so here we go, guys. Blue box of opportunity. Finally, this scenario that I have been calling for a while and taking a lot of criticism about it. Sometimes, of course, because I'm so bullish on it here. Here we go. It is unfolding, guys. Here we go. So, yeah, Fabian, you're one of them. Yes, of course. Yes. Cheers, man. All right. So, AAVE. Let's move up. In AAVE. Here we go. Let's see AAVE. All right. So AAVE is very nice chart as well. Is also bullish in an overview. I'm gonna explain again. You know my opinion about how I think about it when it is an impulse from the beginning of the chart, meaning of course there is a potential for a good trading here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside, and then A, B, C potentially if you are in a more bearish scenario or short-term bearish. But obviously here it is sideways, right? And we're not in an impulse. You don't have really an impulse here. You cannot count an impulse here. You have 3 ways down directly from here. Look, after the high here, directly you have 3 ways down. You don't have to think about it unless, of course, you have to investigate a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading diagonal, which it can be possible, but potentially here, yeah, it's not really nice finishing, yeah, 1, 2, and then what is your way 3? Yeah. What is your way 3, 4, and a 5? Meaning you're not impulsive. Very simple. When you are not impulsive toward the downside, meaning you are sideways, or I would say corrective bear market, and then we're looking to an ABC toward the downside, your wave C can be, of course, a 1-to-1 fib level, but this reminds me a little bit also with Ethereum, which is, what is it, guys? Yep, you got it. Here we go. potential triangle, right? Why? Because we're taking a lot of time. We're taking a lot of time for this correction, meaning it reduces the possibility for more red. Meaning it might goes down, but it might now fail to take this low. Finishing in this area, moving up again in more in time, and then failing again to take this low. Meaning that rather than moving toward the downside, it's just going in time sideways. Do you see how much Elliott wave reflects psychology, guys? It reflects psychology. More time, less red. This is the idea. Yeah, so I see that AAVE is in a nice shape. I think it's very corrective. We still need to move down. Yeah, it can be, of course, a zigzag here. We might see some higher prices, but we're requesting potentially for a zigzag here. And it is a corrective wave anyway. Yeah, don't forget even that we might be impulsive before thinking that we are in a big bearish scenario. Now, I'm saying this because we're very close to the invalidation, but maybe not taken. So WXNY potentially 3 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4. If your wave 4, do not invalidate this by taking your wave 1 here, your big wave 1, 2, 3, right? Currently you're in wave 4, you don't want to take the 155. If you take the 155, then okay, yeah, we're looking for a sideways correction, guys, which it might be even a triangle, yeah? Meaning, if we take the invalidation, it doesn't mean we're moving directly to the downside or even to here. It might reflect toward the upside, but that means you're not gonna take the high anymore in an impulse, and you're moving toward the downside again. In a wave C, potentially after A, B, C, D, and a E. And then, boom, explosion toward the upside. Ethereum, this is Ethereum. It reminds me we're Ethereum. Now, JASMY, let's move to JASMY. Okay, with JASMY, the last time, still in a bullish scenario, yeah? It's still in a bullish scenario. You know, we have ABC in the beginning, but yeah, it looks towards the down, but the good thing is not an impulse. If this was an impulse, I wouldn't show you JASMY on the chart here on the screen. But because it is a correction toward the downside, therefore it's fine. It has found psychology exactly here, yeah. After this correction, now potentially it can be corrective still here and moving towards the downside, and that would be the last time we see JASMY if that happened. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And sorry guys, I'm not saying this to downgrade the coin. I'm saying this because I prefer that the channel just puts some quality stuff and some stuff that you can trade and that you can trade healthy with it. Okay, it's not something personal against the coin. Yeah, but it's just to put something really healthy and that you can trade. Yeah, and not be angry about it on the channel, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. Currently, we're still in the scenario invalidation again, of course, 0.008. And if we don't take this price, you're bullish. If we don't take this price, whatever it happens over this price, you are still in a bullish scenario. And you have finished already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3 and expanding flat for a wave 4. You should be very bullish. Inside this area, did we finish this move toward the downside as an expanding flat? 1, 2. Okay. I don't like even, it doesn't look like impulse, yeah? Sorry, I'm thinking, guys. Yeah, a lot of overlaps. A lot of overlapping, meaning, of course, WXY. This is a WXY, W, potentially X. Yeah, this is a scenario. W, X, and a Y. Here we go, zigzag. Potentially here you have a leading diagonal, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. we are very, very close. We hit the 1.618. We hit the blue box. We are very close. Guys, it's an opportunity. Yeah, this is what I would say. Now, of course, always risk management, always, and the strategy. How you take this. Of course, it is an opportunity, very nice. But let's say the things doesn't work nicely. What is your invalidation here, right? Therefore, you have to make the calculation. In your risk management, you have to make your calculation. If we are in a bigger view here, whatever happens in the smaller micro stuff, if you're looking to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, you can wait for it, very simply. Or it can move towards the upside and you miss it. So you have to think, which one do you want? Do you want to take this trade? Then you have to have a plan and strategy. If it goes bad, you have to get out somewhere, and definitely it's gonna be invalidation. Then you have to think, okay, if it got invalidation, man, I might lose my whole portfolio. Well, here where it depends on your plan and strategy. Here where you start to think about risk management, how much you want to enter, with how much you want to enter this, and how much you are able to lose for such a trade. And is it the perfect trade? I mean, there is a lot of better opportunity, right? To be, for honesty, how I think, there is render, there is FET, there is injective. Those are beautiful opportunities. Why I should risk with this one? Again, nothing against the coin. It's a good coin. It's working well, but some other coins are performing better, and I want to invest in better. And this is, of course, what this channel is about, of course, to as well educate trading, like how to think about in a healthy way, of course, when you want to trade. Yep. AAVE is ETH ecosystem, I guess, so makes much sense. Oh, nice. Nice to know. Thank you, Danielo. Thank you, man. Cool. So there is a connection between AAVE and ETH. Good to know. Yeah, very, very possible. That is why we see the same sideways. Yeah. VRA, Veracity. I don't know why there is a campaign also against Veracity. I told you the last stream. Also, every time I put a VRA video, I just get this message, which they are also scam, but they say like scam, just like they write scam coin, scam. What is the idea with them? I don't understand it. And they are different people. It's not just the same. I was trying, okay, is that the same person? Because he's gonna get banned. I mean, I try to see if this is a scam or not, but I think it's fine. I mean, I see an impulse towards the upside. It's a fine chart. There is nothing. So, okay, it's a very long sideways, but there is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave 2 and looking for higher. And I don't think it's a scam. They are the scam, I think. Maybe competitors or something, whatever. So A, B, and a C, potentially we're looking here for, of course, an ending diagonal. We're still in this ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, working perfectly actually. And potentially here we go, after the wave C, and now we see some green, right? Since I think the last analysis, here we go, inside the blue box, and moving toward the upside. What a beautiful blue box, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially finished, because here we have, of course, triangle finished, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You finished your wave C, perfect in the blue box, and moving toward the upside. Currently, high possibility you are, of course, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for potential zigzag. It should be something, yeah? It should be something corrective, don't forget. But it's moving higher, yeah? Of course, it's for the next blue box right now. Here we go. That's nice for injective. So bottomed and a very nice shape. All right, then next after Veracity, we're looking for higher in the blue box, AVAX. AVAX. Here we go. Avalanche. All right, in Avalanche, yeah, pretty cool. Very special chart for Avalanche, by the way. No other coin has it yet. Yeah, which it looks like, of course, that you have potential impulse toward the upside here for wave A or wave 1. But in a bigger overview, it looks like A, B, C, D, and an E potentially finished here with a wave E potentially, and you're looking for an impulse. Now, don't forget as well that this can transform to a bigger wave D, meaning this triangle can be expanding, yeah, and then moving later on. But basically, yeah, I see that we have here an impulse, right? This is the idea. And also, potentially here, of course, it's not an impulse. Why? Because of the interfering here. Yeah. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 interfered already, so no impulse here. Meaning you are corrective towards the downside. And when you are corrective towards the downside, meaning, of course, you're looking to finish a correction here. And if you finished here, potentially higher prices toward the upside. Therefore, possibilities goes for this impulse, especially that you have a start with an impulse here, you have a correction sideways here, and then you're looking potentially for a wave 3 after an A B, and a C, or it can be a triangle wave B, yeah, which it can be an impulse. Oh my God, sorry. It can be an impulse for A, B, C, D, and an E in a big wave B, and then moving for higher. Those are multiple scenarios for Avalanche, right? An A, B, and a C, which is almost that we have it here, but it depends how this corrective wave B is gonna end up. And as I mentioned always, a corrective wave B is always like painful, yeah? You cannot really know what shape, what pattern it might finish. Again, it can be, of course, zigzag, it can be a flat, it can be a triangle, it can be a W, X, and a Y. XZ, even if it wants to be much more complex. Yeah. So very ugly wave B. Wave B. I hate it when it comes to a big wave B. Yeah. I don't like it because it's very tricky. However, guys, did we bottomed? I believe not yet for AVAX, because on the 4-hour chart, if we are looking for an A here, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation, meaning, of course, you are corrective, right? For a wave A, you're looking for a wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, invalidation again. Shifting to W, X, and a Y, and that's why the Y is there. That's why the Y is there. Okay, so basically, it can be, yeah, it can be that we finished, and it can be not. Okay, this is a problem with it. It can, but what does it mean? It or not it means okay, one more low. That's it. So again, box of opportunity. This is how I think about it. Have a strategy how you want to enter this if you want to, and then because there is a potential of one more low, which is gonna end up inside the blue box anyway, and moving for higher, so you have to get a strategy, right? So yeah, potentially it can move higher. Yes, of course it can in WXY as explained. Now this is a problem that you can be finished in a wave Y and moving for higher, or you still looking for a wave towards the downside for a wave C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, Bitcoin. Don't invalidate. Please not. Let me check what's going on. Okay, we're close for a divergence in the small and moving for higher potentially. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. But it would be nicer if you continue and not range like this. Is this impulsive? Yeah, if it takes the low, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal. Yeah, we have to be careful from it. Ricky, what makes me confused is what would happen with all these bullish setups when BTC has on its C waves. Well, bro, you cannot really exactly expect every single thing. It's step by step. Maybe Bitcoin wants to range sideways and potentially for higher, as we are looking for. And how, you don't have to get confused because I already mentioned the bearish scenario of these bullish setups, if you remember. Yeah, where when you are bearish, you're still looking for higher. 3 ways up, then okay, turning bearish, but the opportunity is there. So yeah, if you re-understand exactly what I mean word by word, and really repeat the video what I'm saying, so you won't be confused. I know which chart is one chart, but anyway, BTC kind of moves the ecosystem. No, okay, guy. Okay, Ricky. I don't want to enter in fundamentals, bro. It's Elliott wave. Okay, it's just about Elliott here. Red 95% red. Okay, I don't know, man. It's just look, man. I'm just Elliott wave analyst basically, and I just say what Elliott wave says in any chart. Okay, so I don't rely, even sometimes I don't think that everything should be attached to Bitcoin. So I mean, then why you're buying other coins if everything is the same like Bitcoin? No, then just buy Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin is a leader and you trust only Bitcoin, then just buy Bitcoin, right? So it doesn't make sense how you think about it, right? So each chart by chart, and as you can see, each chart we analyze is different. So they are not attached. Of course, you don't see Bitcoin chart here. You don't see Bitcoin chart, right? So we see something sideways. So it cannot be attached totally to Bitcoin. Now, of course, Bitcoin can influence for a while the things, but it can deviate very simply. All right, guys. The next one, SPX 6900. Let's see this one, 6,900. Okay. Or yeah, guys, never give me, please, never give me. Just take a look at the chart. When you see something like this, taking the low, never ask for it, please, guys. Let me check if it is all-time history before I totally screw it up. Okay, yeah, I felt like I'm screwing it up. Sorry. All right. Yeah, so if this is the all-time history, let me know, please. Okay, so we 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse toward the upside, A, B, and a C, expanding flat. Very simple. A, B, and a C. This is, of course, your 3 waves down. Very nice. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially here 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 3 ways up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially, you're still looking for one more low, or you finished in WXY. Okay, let's put the things for you guys. WXY potentially, or you finished in an A, B, and a C, meaning you're still looking for one more move. And of course, you can make your strategy based on this. So if you are still looking for one more move down, potentially, or you are bullish. Here we go. One of this scenario, you are already bullish. Sorry, also to influence much more the decision, here we go. Okay, one more low and moving up, or moving up from now. And your plan and strategy should be taken into consideration, meaning right now you are in a big wave, A, B, and a C potentially in the blue scenario. And another scenario is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. Here we go. Yep. One of these scenarios. If we bottomed for a wave 2 or for a wave B, you're looking at least to this blue box here, at least, guys. Which is, of course, can be 3 ways up here as well, by the way, in case it is. 1-to-1 fib level, $6. Okay. All right, guys. So, I think we gonna do PopCat with total 3. I'm gonna try my best to move a little bit faster. Well, it took already 2 hours as live stream. A little bit tired, but yeah, let's try my best. I'm gonna try my best, of course. Let's move with PopCat. Well, PopCat already in the box of opportunity again, and I always mention whatever it happens, we're moving for higher. However, in the 1 hour chart, are we looking still for bullish scenario? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it impulsive? Well, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. ABC for a wave 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yep, bullish. Okay, potentially very bullish. And of course, PopCat last video is still very, very, how to say, very valid for what's going on here. So no need to dive so much deeper. We saw the small count, the micro count, they are bullish with dog with hat, right? Yeah, so in with, remember, we are 3 waves towards the upside, and you know my opinion when it is 3 waves towards the upside, probably wave A or probably wave W, and then you're looking for 3 waves down. Now those 3 waves down, of course, can be finished very soon, right? In 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, 5. Potentially W, X, and a Y as well. Okay. Now, if we have W, X, and a Y, it can be, of course, finished. What is the W, X, Y? Okay, this is a big X. Okay, let me put here. Potentially A, B, and a C. W, X, and a Y here. Exactly, 100%. So potentially W, X, and a Y finished. However, the last micro analysis was like, okay, we have a lot of 1-2s, 1-2s until invalidation. Now we got invalidated. And that's why higher possibility now goes for the Y. Here we go. Very nice for WIF. And of course, very, very close as well for the 1.618, which is, of course, our possibility here. Now, of course, one more wave towards the downside is as well possible, guys. You have to be careful. Still possible, same as for every coin right now. Yeah. So potentially for a 3, 4, and a 5 to finish wave C, potentially all of these counts here still can be finished there. Still can be, in case we move down. Meaning this, of course, this box of opportunity, well, it was not 100% reached, but of course, potentially one more low can be then, yeah, if one more low can be reached and then moving towards the upside. Okay, I'm gonna keep it in the 0.618 preferably. So I think because higher potential still can be turning into double 1, 2, but it's not nice, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, hopefully not. All right, that was for WIF, total 3. Total 3. Here we go. We already saw this before. It looks like a leading diagonal. And, okay. I was like, it was short, but it was loading. Okay, so let's go 4 days. Guys, I think this is a total market capital. Okay. I thought that this is okay. All right. It's the total market capital. Okay, that's nice. Do you know why? I was like, what the hell? I'm looking at FET render or injective. Right? Isn't it? The same scenarios, right? You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading diagonal, or 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. In a bearish market, you would like to see 3 waves up and then moving toward the downside, right? 3 waves down, 3 waves up, continuation for lower. But currently, it looks like moving for higher. However, it's moving for higher, but if you take a look here, you have 3 waves up, right? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we have to be careful. This, of course, 3 waves up, potentially finished in impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a wave 5 here. If that happens, high possibility to move a little bit lower here, because you are in 3 waves down, and potentially this is an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Is that wave 5 healthy or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 healthy leading diagonal. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidated now. Okay, it's not an impulse. It's a WXY, W X and a Y, but still looking for lower, definitely. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait a second. This is a low. Okay, I was mistaken. This is a low. This is an impulse. Still looking 3 waves, but 1, 2. That leads me to an expanding diagonal, which I don't like. Very rare case scenario, which I don't think so. I think corrective, still corrective, and potentially looking for lower, guys. We have to be careful. Unless this will transform to an impulse. Okay, maybe we need to go inside it in this area. Very interesting. The market capital is interesting, of course, to analyze. Let's see this impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a clear impulse. 4 and a 5. ABC expanding flat. Dot. Who's that? Uxi. Welcome, Uxi. Okay, if that is an impulse, ABC. Okay, 1, A, B, and C wave 2, taking the 886. Not an impulse, guys. It is an impulse, but taking the 886, which is not nice. However, still looking for an impulse after it as wave 3. The wave 4 did not invalidate it, meaning basically it looks like a perfect impulse in a shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 3 is impulsive, but your wave 5 is not yet. Okay, here we go, the key elements. Invalidation, okay. Invalidation of bullish. If we take this price, currently higher potential is to move toward the upside. Okay. If we take this price, if the market capital takes the 646 billion, then of course we're looking for lower. We're looking to something corrective here. Currently it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let's label this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It can be a wave X in case we take the invalidation of the bullish. Okay. Uxi, I think I'm not gonna make dot even anymore. Sorry, man. Potentially that we will not gonna do it. I explained this also last time because of that. I mean, knowing that there is an impulse, but this is not looking good at all. It's a barrier triangle. This is the most case scenario that you can see is a barrier triangle A, B, C, D, E, where the barrier meaning, of course, is those like comes to an aligned one. But this is a very weak market, for dot. I don't know what's going on with Polkadot, and we have an impulse here. So potentially still looking a little bit for lower or potentially moving for higher. I prefer to not really dive deeper inside it because it doesn't show opportunity, guys. It's not interesting, right? And it might be risky, therefore, right? So that's why. All right, so capital market, we're gonna add this to our analysis more often. Crow and Jupiter, and we're gonna end up, guys, here there. Crow USD, I hope it's something Chronos, okay? Looks something old, that's okay, but very, very sideways. Chronos. Chronosphere. I think many of you understood what I meant. Chronosphere. Do you remember this? Does someone know it? Red alert 1 or 2, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, very choppy, okay? Very corrective, very sideways, not interesting, very risky. Sorry, man. Jupiter. Jupiter USD. I think I'm gonna take the maxi. Here we go. Okay. Jupiter is, oh my god, this is the all-time history, guys. If possible, that you tell me also the all-time history directly, it would be very helpful. Maybe Binance has. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do Pepe very short. Jupiter still looking, of course, in case this is the all-time history and it is true moving like this toward the upside here. But yeah, it can be, of course, a wave. I mean, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a leading diagonal, and you are in wave 2 potentially. But yeah, I mean, still bullish. Okay, if you are looking anyway here to 3 corrective waves, it should be finished. But you have to be careful if this is a leading diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You have to be careful with it. It might be a big impulse toward the downside. Okay, so you have to be careful also with Jupiter. And for me, so far, it looks impulsive. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 5. Very nice impulse. ABC for wave 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. Yeah. So yeah, we have to be careful with Jupiter. Okay, the last one, guys. Yes, a very short Pepe. Just a look at it. Okay, are we in the blue box? Okay, just take a look at the last video for Pepe. Definitely still very valid, guys. We are in the box, blue box. It might be an opportunity, and yes, very possible that we bottomed. We might see a wave B corrective and then moving toward the downside. Okay. All right, guys. Dash and C-Pool. Oh, C-Pool, I got. Okay, C-Pool. Let's take at C-Pool because who told me C-Pool? And he told me you didn't do C-Pool, man. Then you will get very angry at me, right? So let's see C-Pool, and then we finish it. Yeah, that's not nice. That is not a nice chart. And again, yeah, so 3 ways down potentially here. Even, yeah, it looks like a leading diagonal, big leading diagonal if we are taking this wick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A, B, and a C very corrective. You'll continue towards the downside. So never ask for it again. Sorry, man, but I don't like to show such stuff on the channel because it is risky. Of course, you're very glad to ask me about it, about my opinion just once. If it doesn't show any more important price action, therefore I'm not interested in it, or to analyze it because, yeah, I don't want to influence anyone about it. Okay, guys, so that was it for this live stream. Thank you all for being here. And I wish you also to have a very nice time for the rest of this weekend. I know it's very close to finish. Thank you, Shafi. It's always a pleasure, guys, to give you the best. You deserve the best, and you are all awesome, guys. Thank you very much, and have a nice eve. And yeah, enjoy the last hours for the weekend. See you in the next one. Bye bye.